Good afternoon. Please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem, and please remain standing for an honor song by David Pangowish, who is a Ojibwa from the Sagamok First Nation, and he is Bear Clan. Thank you, David Pangowish. Please take your seats. On behalf of George Brown College, I would like to welcome you all, graduates, family, and friends, to George Brown College's convocation ceremonies for the class of 2019. My name is Corey Ross, and I'm the Vice President Academic. It is my pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. Today we have gathered to recognize your academic achievements. You have worked very hard to get here. I extend warm congratulations to you all on this very special day. We acknowledge that our convocation ceremony today is taking place on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and other Indigenous peoples who have lived on this land over time. I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. I will ask them to stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. It is my pleasure to introduce Noella Milne, newly appointed as the second Chancellor of George Brown College. From the Board of Governors, Kevin Costante. Gerard Hayes. From George Brown College, Ann Sato, President. Lorraine Trotter, Dean, Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts. Bearing the mace this afternoon is Beetle Balu Thakur, a professor in the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management. From the George Brown College Student Association, Kushagur Manchanda. Our keynote speaker this afternoon is Bill Simpson, who will be introduced later in the ceremony. And finally, the staff and faculty of the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts at George Brown College. Please join me in acknowledging your platform party. Please take your seats. This afternoon, we are recognizing graduates from the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management in the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts. Our interpreters this afternoon, are Monique Ledrew and Tara Everett. And our real-time captioner is Jem Humani. I now invite Chancellor Noella Milne to address the graduating class. Madam Chancellor.
Good afternoon, class of 2019. It's my pleasure to join your family, friends, and the George Brown community in celebrating your achievement today. Although I just became Chancellor this spring, I've been involved with George Brown for more than 15 years as a member of the Board of Governors and the Foundation Board. What struck me immediately the first time I walked into George Brown, and what strikes me again now, as I look around this auditorium today, is the diversity of the student body and how it truly reflects our wonderful city. We have students from 120 countries. George Brown is a veritable United Nations. This diversity, sadly, isn't seen in all industries or all parts of the city. Bay Street, where my law firm is located, is still a work in progress when it comes to diverse representation. But I believe change is coming. And you can be a part of that change by bringing your own unique backgrounds, ideas, and experiences to your industries. And by not allowing yourself to be limited by other people's expectations or assumptions. I'd like to share a little bit of my personal history, as I hope it'll resonate with many graduates and families in the audience today. I came to Canada alone at the age of 17 as a young immigrant from India, looking for new opportunities. At first, I only intended to stay for a short time, make some money, and return home. But I fell in love with this beautiful country and decided to stay. I worked during the day as a secretary and attended classes at night to earn a college diploma and then a university degree until I eventually landed in law school. My mother was adamant that all of her 7 children get a post-secondary degree, especially her girls. Since then, I've seen the many ways that having an education opens doors to opportunity, both professionally and personally. Not only has it allowed me to establish a rewarding career, it has, more importantly for me, also provided me with many tools that enable me to give back to my community. As recent college graduates, you will no doubt be receiving plenty of career advice from your families, friends, mentors, and peers in the days and months ahead. So instead today, I want you to consider how you can take what you've learned at George Brown and use it to make your community stronger and a better place because you are there. This has been more significant and personally rewarding than any career achievements have been for myself. Think about how much you've grown and changed during your time at the college, how much you've learned, not only about your area of study, but about yourself as a person and the world around you. How can you apply this knowledge to help others and bring about positive change? Maybe you are the first in your family to obtain a college credential. If so, you might feel there is an even higher onus on you to use what you have learned to give back to help others. Don't be one of those selfish people that want to shut the door behind them. This world appears to be becoming a meaner place every day. It's up to you to push back on that meanness. You don't have to accept it. Instead, reach back, way back, and help those behind you make it through. It's up to each one of us to find ways to give back and to get involved. For me, this has meant volunteering with a wide range of organizations, from the George Brown Foundation to the Children's Aid Foundation to UNICEF Canada. My work with these charities has kept me grounded, kept me humble, made me realize how fortunate I am, and spurred me on to want to give more of my time, money, and efforts. The focus away from myself was the gift that being involved in community work gave me, made me more sensitive and more humble, traits that sadly lawyers are not known for. I'm also an ardent believer in the power of positive role models and in the value of mentorship. As you begin your career, I encourage you to find a mentor to support and inspire you on your journey. But also look for ways that you can be a mentor to others. Perhaps a future George Brown student in the program you've just completed, or a young person in your community who needs some extra support. There are so many ways to give back, and I know you will find community involvement to be incredibly rewarding. Class of 2019, I'm so incredibly proud of you all and what you have accomplished. There is so much potential in this room right now, and I can't wait to see and celebrate when each one of you makes your mark on our community. Best of luck to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. I will now call upon Dean Lorraine Trotter to address the graduating class on behalf of the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts and to introduce our keynote speaker.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, distinguished guests, graduates, George Brown College faculty and staff, families, and friends. Good afternoon, and welcome to our 2019 Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts Convocation. We are delighted to be here with all our amazing grads and the families and friends who have been such amazing supports for them in this journey. Each year, my convocation speech is driven by what we've been observing and discussing in the world around us. And today, I want to talk about the importance of pride. Pride is about recognition of success and effort, and about celebration. Today is absolutely a day for you to recognize your success. Acknowledge just how much effort you have put into this achievement, and celebrate this major milestone with your family and friends. In a world where there are challenges and tension and conflict of values and ideologies, it's so important to inject some positive energy into the world. Taking pride in who you are and what you have accomplished is an amazing contribution. It's very, very positive energy. You know, it's Pride Month and a time to be proud of our diversity. I've had the recent opportunity to see some examples of Indigenous pride, such as in the recognition of Indigenous leader Frances Sanderson at another convocation that will happen this week, for her incredible contribution as a community leader and advocate. I want to recognize and celebrate the progress we are making, with lots more need for change to come. I recently spoke at a conference for women in the hospitality and tourism industry. And as I looked out at the audience, I was amazed and very proud of the talented women who are inspiring change and delivering exceptional industry leadership. Many of those women were George Brown College grads and our industry partners, so we can be proud of these women. I'm increasingly aware of the pride we can take in the younger people in our programs, and among our staff ranks, and among our grads. I confess I am both charmed by and challenged by their new values, new skills, and strong attitudes towards sustainability and preserving the planet, which will change our world's climate trajectory, our industry's culture, and the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts itself. I am very proud of our school and the staff who work there, who make it a great place to learn for you and a great place for all of us to work. I am very proud of you. As you leave here, we hope you remember our first impressions message. Take pride in the people you work with. Take pride in the place you work, and take care of it, and take care of the world too. Be very proud of the program from which you graduate today, and take pride in your profession. The world needs more people with your skills and training. As you go out into the work world, to your first job or next step, there are 3 things that will make us proud. First of all, do what's right. You know what I mean. There will always be pressure to take a shortcut, to compromise on quality, to be self-interested instead of putting other people first. Stay true to your values and do what's right. Secondly, do what's hard. You have already shown you can persevere and do the hard work of managing school and life, learning new skills, and for some of you, doing all of that in a new country or city. We know you can tackle the tough challenges. And that's why our industry prefers to hire George Brown College grads, because you can do what's hard when it's needed. Third point, do what makes you happy. In a book called The Happiness Advantage by Sean Aker, he shares research that says it is happiness that leads to success, and not success that will deliver happiness. So choose a path that makes you happy. You will be a better boss if you are happy. You will be a better spouse or parent if you're happy. And you will make a much more positive impact on the world if you make the choices that make you happy. So, do what's right, do what's hard, and do what makes you happy. And be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished today and every day. Thank you. And now, something that makes me very proud, the introduction of our Honorary Honors Bachelor of Business Administration, Hospitality, degree recipient, Bill Simpson, COO of Drake Hotel Properties. The Drake needs no introduction to this crowd. We know of the multiple Drake hotel and restaurant properties and business concepts that share the same pedigree. Vintage before vintage was cool. A food, art, culture, design, and nerdiness mashup that represents the very best of hospitality innovation and community building. Bill has held a multitude of roles in this industry, from butchery to bartending and from server to senior leadership. He's been a long-time supporter of George Brown College students and is recognized across the industry for his leadership. For instance, he has long served on the Restaurants Canada Board of Directors and was recognized with his business partner, Jeff Strober, as the 2017 Regional Hotel Operator of the Year by Food Service and Hospitality magazine. The accolades are important and well-deserved, and you will understand why when he takes the stage. Please welcome Bill Simpson.
Thank you. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Platform Party, George Brown College faculty and staff, family and friends, good afternoon. The Drake is a globally recognized hotel and hospitality company doing business in Toronto and a small slice of paradise just east of Toronto called Prince Edward County. This is an absolute thrill and honor of a lifetime to be addressing such an accomplished group of graduates today. There isn't a better view going. Interesting fact to start out, the Drake is not owned by the famous rapper and Raptors fan, Drake. Go Raps go, we've got to get it going. Although 5% of our online job applicants ask if they can meet the owner, Drake. None of the George Brown College grads, of course, would make that. Drake has been to the Drake a few times, and we always respect the impact that both Drakes have had on the Six. I was asked by Dean Trotter if I would be erasing all of your outstanding student loans today, which you may have heard billionaire tech investor Robert Smith did for the 2019 graduating class in a college in Atlanta recently. But I'm so sorry, that is not happening either. I started out working literally less than 100 yards from this stage in the 70s at the Hayloft Steakhouse, a boisterous 440-seat restaurant that was one of the first large-scale venues downtown. And for sentimental reasons, I took a picture of it when I was walking over to Chef's House today. I had graduated from the University of Toronto with a degree in sociology with plans on becoming a teacher until I got hooked on hospitality. I was a fantastic server and bartender for 2 years. This was a highly energized, exciting environment with peanut shells on the floor, singing waiters in white lab coats, and I loved it. When teaching jobs evaporated, I seized an opportunity became an assistant manager, spent 6 months as a kitchen manager, 6 months as a butcher because someone had quit suddenly, and I discovered a huge opportunity to show my stuff very quickly. And I'm sure to this day, I had a bet with the Culinary crew this morning that I could beat Chef Higgins in a race to break down a top sirloin butt. So that bet is on the table currently. I was promoted to general manager, and then at the tender age of 27, the owners gave me the nod that I was going to be running the whole company. It happened fast, but I was prepared. Since that day, my career has spanned leadership positions throughout Ontario. I have served over 14 million guests, it's true, and I remember a few of their names. And I had the pleasure of working with over 5,000 employees, and I remember most of their names, many who have been successful George Brown College graduates. I learned early on that to make an impact, you had to be nimble. To me, it was about the daily commitment and drive within the hospitality world, and I promise you that 4 decades on, there is never a day that I do not wake up thinking I'm one of the luckiest guys in showbiz, or a day that I do not practice the art of genuine hospitality, a trait that many of you here today in this special group portray. Now, the mention of art begets a discussion regarding culture and its connection to hospitality. This is a foundational concept that has set the tempo for the leading-edge way that we practice hospitality at the Drake and insight into how we differentiate ourselves. Every so often, you are fortunate enough to be part of an organization that reaches high and becomes a game changer. And somehow you know when it happens, it can transform lives and have deep impacts socially, culturally, and eventually economically within a city. So, a life-altering experience? When it occurs, you know you're still the better for it. Maybe you just don't realize it at the time. Possibly history is being made. It's like having been there in 1967, the last time the Leafs won the Stanley Cup. And yes, I was there. It was my first job in hospitality, selling cold drinks, and I attended the 1967 Stanley Cup Finals. At the Drake, we stuck our necks out and have been instrumental in changing the face of hospitality in Toronto and in the county. Jeff Stober, founder of the Drake, conceived of a business model that converged hospitality with forward-leaning culture and deep community engagement. And me and our dynamic Drake team have been delivering this with great resolve for 15 plus years. Being an agent of change has been in our DNA since the beginning. Before any social media, we were able to blaze new trails. As more of a cultural and social experiment, we wore our hearts on our sleeves and bulldozed a path on the road less traveled. We became first movers and thought leaders in creating innovative designs, a blend of highs and lows within our 4 walls, and became a veritable institution and iconic hotel brand. So, is that something that some of you here today can aspire to? Of course it is. It will become apparent as you proceed. The alignment of your principles will be best served by joining with an organization or a team that suits your values and outlook in life. I am fiercely proud of how the hospitality world has fulfilled me in all aspects of business and personal life, a great career and an abundantly rich family. Some of you will shine under a spirit of entrepreneurship and ownership that drives you forward to be a mover and shaker in the industry. Others among you will find a road to success within an organization and become an entrepreneur, helping an amazing company to succeed. And there's great joy in that too. A shining example would be one of Chef Higgins's prized pupils, Chef Alexandra Feswick, our executive chef at the Drake Devonshire. She is a powerful young chef leader who excelled with measured steps. In asking her to share her thoughts with me today, she said, "The road to success is paved with mistakes well handled. Be sure to align your values with those of the places where you work. The financial rewards will come eventually when those are in balance. Ensure you understand both sides of the coin, including the back-of-house operations. Break bread with them constantly. Practice perseverance and patience, and don't keep your elbows up. Build your own individual brand constantly, and nothing wrong with being a late bloomer. Don't be in a rush to become famous." So for the Culinary crew this morning that I had the pleasure of addressing, you guys are in different disciplines, in hospitality business and tourism, and other aspects of the industry, special events. And, you know, everything comes together. And certainly in our operation, we've had the pleasure of doing that. But we, you know, I stress to you just the importance of staying connected and making everything come together successfully. Okay, with all the success I've enjoyed in the industry, there's one thing you've got going for you that I didn't when I started out, and that's an education from George Brown College, whose hospitality program is world-renowned and where you have gained a wealth of knowledge and practical experience. You should be proud of what you've achieved within the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts and fully prepared to put those achievements to work for you on your own exciting journey. And I would like to personally thank George Brown College for this prestigious honor. And now, a parting gift, and you might want to write it down. I will inspire you with an opportunity to connect with me personally at bsimpson@thedrake.ca. That's bsimpson@thedrake.ca. The first 25 replies that arrive in my inbox after midnight tonight will receive a $50 Drake gift certificate and a lifetime's worth of free advice from yours truly. So you can, I've already gotten a few, well, you're welcome. It's an honor and a pleasure to be able to offer that. So go out and conquer the hospitality world and endeavor to make a difference. Exemplify a great sense of urgency and phenomenal drive as you begin your journey. Work with joy and hope. Display respect in everything that you do. Let a sense of humor lead you to outrageous laughter every day. And remember, in the end, like the lyrics in Jewel's song, only kindness matters. If you do that, good things will happen to you. Congratulations and the best of luck to a great-looking class. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson. I would now like to ask President Ann Sato to come to the podium to say a few words about this year's recipient of an Honorary Honors Bachelor of Business Administration in Hospitality.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson, not only for that encouraging address, but also for your significant contribution to the culinary and hospitality industry. Your extensive professional accomplishments, as well as your ongoing support of the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts, have inspired us to present you with an Honorary Honors Bachelor of Business Administration, Hospitality. For more than a decade, you've generously shared your expert knowledge with our students and employees, whether acting as a guest speaker, hosting George Brown events, or guiding our curriculum development. Not only do you employ dozens of our students, you've also helped launch the careers of many industry leaders from our alumni community. We're proud to call you a George Brown graduate, and I'm delighted to congratulate you on your honorary degree. I'd like to call on our Chancellor, Noella Milne, Dean Lorraine Trotter, and Bill Simpson to please step forward for the presentation of the degree. It is my pleasure to confer this Honorary Bachelor of Business Administration Hospitality degree to Mr. Bill Simpson.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this afternoon. Nerese Khan is graduating from the Honors Bachelor of Business Administration Hospitality program in the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management. Nerese, will you please address the graduating class of 2019?
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Platform Party, graduates, George Brown College faculty and staff, family and friends, good afternoon. I just want to say, we did it! The journey to get here has been a long one, filled with 8 a.m. classes, too many group projects to count, APA-cited essays, and now mostly debt. But here we are at the end of this journey and ready to start a new one. We've been equipped with the skills to plan events, create tourism packages, run businesses, and work within hotels. We're so fortunate to have as many opportunities here as we do. We get linked with the best internships and career advice, and within hospitality, we definitely get the best chance to travel. We can go to student events and to network and have fun, and we can also give back by volunteering with the Student Leadership Academy. I did it all. I would actively seek out more opportunities. I've worked multiple jobs, done mentorship programs, helped run orientations, and up until last month, I was your student representative on the Board of Governors and the Academic Advisory Committee. And because I never said no to the opportunities that were presented in front of me, I nearly didn't make it. I felt as though saying no was a sign of a weak individual, and that if I wanted to prove that I could be a great leader and student, that I needed to do it all. I was a mess, and yet all the while people kept telling me that all I needed to do was try harder. They couldn't see that I had stopped fighting. It wasn't until that I was diagnosed with depression and an anxiety disorder that I stepped back and thought, whoa, what am I doing to myself? I'm sharing this with you all today because if there's anything that I want you to remember, it's that saying yes to every opportunity at the expense of your health, whether it be mental, emotional, physical, is not an indication of a strong leader. Learning when to say no thank you can be a sign of courage. It's okay to be scared and not know where you're going in life. Our industry has such high reports of mental health illness, and we don't talk about it enough. Long hours, low pay, seclusion, easy access to alcohol, and in some cases, drugs. And what do? We ignore those bad habits, we don't take days off, and we don't take time to recuperate. We are the future CEOs and management, and that means it's on us to start the conversation. It's on us to take care of our employees and ourselves, and give us a chance to grow and prosper at our own rate. The reason I've always loved this industry is because it so easily embraces and appreciates culture. We celebrate the things that set us apart. Our cuisine, our art, our languages. That's what makes the world so beautiful. And we're about to set out into this beautiful world and make our own paths. Don't be scared to sail as far as you can and fly as high as you can. Don't be afraid to try new things and see new places. And above all, don't be afraid if you don't know which way your path is going yet. Our futures are not set in stone, but rather ever-changing. You can work as a bartender today and become an entrepreneur tomorrow. Just you set your own standards, and from time to time, remember to stop and ask, what opportunities do I want to take? How will I let myself breathe? How do I want to make my mark today? On behalf of the graduating class of 2019, thank you to the professors. You taught us more than what any textbook can teach. Thank you to the administration and the staff who have supported us from start to end. Thank you to all our parents and loved ones in the audience. You have been our helping hands, and we are so grateful that you could be here today. Lastly, thank you to the students. I entered this college at the age of 17. I was lost, literally lost, because it's not exactly an easy campus to navigate. Then I met all of you, and I realized that I wasn't the only one who wasn't sure what they were doing there. So thank you for getting lost with me for the past few years. Congratulations, class of 2019. Let's go make our mark.
Thank you, Nerys. We have now reached the formal part of our ceremony where we award the credentials, the diplomas, certificates, and degrees, and these become official documents of the college. I invite Chancellor Noelle Milne to come forward. Would the candidates please stand? Candidates? Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects for their credentials by successfully completing curricula offered by the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts at George Brown College. Faculty members have recommended that they be awarded their credentials in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of George Brown College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diplomas, certificates, and degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the candidates not present, I request that you confer their credentials in absentia.
I so do.
Please take your seats. During the next part of the ceremony, we will be presenting the candidates individually to Chancellor Noelle Milne and President Ann Sado. To show our respect for each candidate, we ask that you remain in your seats until the last candidate has received their credential. Guests, we ask that you're very courteous when you hear your graduate's name. Please be respectful with your applauses so that all names can be heard. Candidates, as you make your way across the stage, please follow the printed footsteps on the floor. Upon receiving your credential, we ask that you return to your seats to show your respect for each candidate and enjoy the rest of the convocation program. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I wish to present the candidates from the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts so that you may confer their credentials. I will ask our announcer, Patrick Kwok-Chun, to come to the podium now. Patrick is a graduate of the George Brown Theatre School.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor to present to you the graduates of 2019 from the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts, School of Hospitality and Tourism Management, the Food and Beverage Management Program. Cornelia Campbell with honors. Sebastian Manzer Aguilar. Rovin Nazareth. Ngoc Huang Phan. Jung Suk Won. Yun Chi. Thank you. Thank you. The Food and Beverage Management Restaurant Management Program. Thi Huyen Nu Duong. Paul D'Souza. Rishab Bhatia. Amy Gross with honors. Phong Tam Le. Eleni Leventaki with honors. Gavin Lee. Tony Liu. Jesse Mack with honors. Cynthia Motabin. Gabriel Montoya. Curtis Nazareth. Hei An Nguyen. Hung Nok Nguyen. Kan Lin Nguyen with honors. Kwok Phap Nguyen with honors. Than Hei Nguyen with honors. Than Bin Nguyen with honors. Ti Mai Duyen Nguyen. Ti Nu Quyen Nguyen. Ti Tu An Nguyen. Tu Huyen Nguyen with honors. Ludovica Quaranta with honors. Eduardo Sabate with honors. Min Jin Seo. Anika Van Dyke with honors. Thank you. From the Hotel Management Program, Folaun Christopher Adepoju. Mayank Gaur. Thank you. From the Special Events Planning Program, Danielle Cerati. Thank you. From the Special Event Management Program, Natalie Alarcon with honors. Laura Alcantara with honors. Moonlight Aliabasi Sazin. Emily Anderson. Jennifer Ballantyne with honors. Jenna Banks with honors. Samantha Bannister with honors. Alora Barnes.
Thank you so much.
Stephanie Barter. Kirsten Batterina. Carly Boring with honors. Akila Brew. Taylor Deanne Cabral. Jacqueline Canhoto with honors. Emily Catton with honors. Perla Cavalcanti Lima with honors. Evelyn Chung with honors. Allison Cooper with honors. Abigail Dillon. Anita Doe with honors. Raquel Flores Gomez. Ora Isabella Franco Garcia. Diana Paula Gonzalez Naranjo with honors. Charisse Guintu. Ina Guzema. Emma Hallowell. Rakan Omar Haran. Natasha Zakira Harrison. Kapinga Rachel Kasadi. Patrick Jean Kelly with honors. Da-eun Kim. Uzhan Konja. Michaela Jean Kraus. Victoria Leahy with honors. Amin Lee. Cindy Lai with honors. Yan Jun Lee. Nicole Lim with honors. Yi Shan Lin. Lubitsa Luchik. Cindy Luo with honors. Mai Li Lee. Chandler McDonald. Kiana Martin with honors. Kenya Maynard Ross. Ross McKenna. Julia Metalizia with honors. Erica Moniz with honors. Huang An Nguyen. Huynh Trick Lin Nguyen. Catherine Nguyen with honors. T. Nguyen. Lin Nguyen. Tri Nguyen Nguyen. Nguyen T. Phung Trin. Van Phong Nguyen. Garine Sima Nicolian. Walter Joseph Noseworthy. Maz Ohanyan. Antoinette Olago. Barbara Pabst, with honors. Ye Lim Park. Anastasia Perevara, with honors. Jerica Perez. Tin Pham, with honors. Lai Kan Fung, with honors. Alexandra Pisano, with honors. Ryan Quinn, with honors. Cassandra Reed, with honors. Chelsea Reimer, with honors. Simone Robinson, with honors. Victoria Nunez Rodriguez, with honors. Renan Rodriguez Pasatore. Laura Rodriguez, with honors. Crystal Rogers, with honors. Luis Isabel Saint-Jacques. Camilo Sanchez, with honors. Victoria Scheibel. Alice Schonblum, with honors. Max Selvaggi. Hala Soliman, with honors. Rana Soliman, with honors. Kimberly Stevenson. Bonnie Sue, with honors. Ying Ya Su. Travis Thompson, with honors. Celia Jane Torrey. Duong Ha Mai Tran. Janelle Trespesis. Andrew Tucker. Diana Wali Baraki. Yesenia Walker, with honors. Yuchi Wang. Mayank Wankede, with honors. Alice Washbrook. Dominique Webster Phillips. Kizia Welcome. Haley Werbowetsky, with honors. Bennett James West. Julia Wooder. Jennifer Wright, with honors. Rachel Young, with honors. Thank you. From the Tourism and Hospitality Management Program, Navpreet Kaur. Ma Adele Brizuela Abano, with honors. Cameron Allen. Cynthia Alvarez Villaseñor, with honors. Reynaline Tenoso Amada, with honors. Ruthel Angel. Hui An Bak. Jeremy Baloga, with honors. Javi Reyes Kak, with honors. Christopher Campbell, with honors. Isabella Castro, with honors. Shamar Jaden Shavans. Shakil Chaudhary. Jiahao Kui. Brandon Da Silva. Vebav Dang. Javile Dabshe, with honors. Amy Diane Devouche. Kan Lin Do. Marianne Drury. Fritzi May Bogok Elopre. Daniela Escobar. Ayaka Fujita, with honors. Loreto Andrea Gajardo Lizama, with honors. Teodora Gianna. Prachi Jera. Nagan Heiha. Noriko Hamada. Daniel Mateo Hernandez with honors. Jiwei Hu. Valen Jude Gabuyog Jambaro with honors. Parnian Janparvar with honors. Keithlyn Joyce Jurado with honors. Ankit Kher with honors. Niharika Kana. Miro Kim. Alexandra Konopka. Emily Lacroix. Ju Lin Le. Ji Yong Lim. Mark Sweet Lindsay. Du Lin Luong. Ti Mi Han Lu. Krissa Selwina Medina Maragmag. Samara Marcus Ward. Annalisa Angel Medina. Brandy Moe. Albina Mosin. Naoko Muraoka with honors. Florencia Murias with honors. Tran Tien Trang Ngo. Bao Kang Nguyen with honors. Huang Nam Nguyen. Kim Tien Ang Nguyen with honors. Quinn Tram Nguyen with honors. Jelen Joy Gonzalez Olpindo. Elizaveta Patiokova. Luis Rafael Perez Valeri. Denny Pantius with honors. Thuy An Thi Phung. Chadnish Rana. Frenzy Sabala. Sarthak Seni. Mayra Sampaio Sosa with honors. Maria Rosa Severino. Marzio Lurenco Silva with honors. Rosana Cristina Simonelli Castro Cortazio with honors. Jessica Slakta. Pichayapa Sisawat. Jennifer Teasdale. Phi Ka Han Tran with honors. Quan Tran Huang. Nuk Quin Ni Trong. Virginia Varga. Diana Vasiliv. Zijun Wang. Olivia Williams. Chihomi Yamamoto with honors. Yue Yu. Bohang Zhang. Thank you. From the Hospitality Hotel Operations Management Program. Marianne Agalut. Olid Gura Ahmed. Anna Avestruz with honors. Cynthia Balog. Miguel Bautista. Harrison Bell. Andrew Bentley with honors. Genevieve Bouchard. Van Byong Bui with honors. Ana Paula Butelli Henske with honors. Emma Mary Kane. Vung Fung Hua Kao with honors. Sophia Halivopoulou. Yunjin Cho. Akash Chopra. Mary Cordero Tuazon with honors. Annie Dai with honors. Nyok Kat Tuong Dao. Graciela Guadalupe Dawson with honors. Mary DeSena. Tessa Dighton. Chandan Dingra. T. Tan Tui Duen. T. T. An Hong Zhuang with honors. Shiori Ebihara. Manuela Gonzalo Cavalcante Maya with honors. Angela Greo Saldivar. Ariam Gu. Juan Felipe Gutierrez with honors. Miguel Gutierrez Diaz with honors. Nadia Halmurat. Erin Horchik. Nguyen Hoya An Huyen. Vui Ai Huyen. Yunji Huang. Ki Hong Jung with honors. Minchul Jiang. Yun Kyung Ju. Rishab Kashpia. Ksenia Kastian with honors. Ermias Kebede. Shoab Khan. Dabin Kim with honors. Dong Hyun Kim with honors. Hye Yeon Kim. Jisoo Kim. Nain Kim with honors. Nari Kim. Yeonsu Kim. Yeonhee Kim. Yoon Jim Kim with honors. Yuki Kon. Yeonju Kong. Simone Tara Kovis with honors. Ronald Hu Kwok. Wipawan Laojum. Theo Marc-François Lomé with honors. Huang Tong Le. Tsi Huyen Trang Le.
Pour la France!
Tu Tran An Le. Hei Jin Lee. Min Hee Lee with honors. Seung Chan Lee. Yuna Lee. Ji Chao Lin. Shunjia Lin. Valeria Makarenko. Dui Min Mai with honors. Liam Michael Mason. Trisha Lee McGrath. Yubo Meng with honors. Damiko Minute with honors. Tamika Lubo Musni. Aditya Nawate. An Tu Nguyen. Hong Tuk An Nguyen. Ti Bao Tran Nguyen with honors. Ti Tao Nguyen Nguyen. Una No. Satsuki Nomura. Noel de Galuke Oaks, also a graduate from the Culinary Management Program. Won Young Oh. Janaya David Owen with honors. Justin Partono. Mercedes Ragbeer Grant with honors. Akram Rekik. Norika Robertson. Imadri Sharma. Alexandra Strona. Yurika Sugimura with honors. Aditya Hartanto Tanu. Du Young Park. Hyun Park with honors. Junhong Park. Leonor Perez Sanchez with honors. Jiuli Pham with honors. Toi Zium Ha Pham with honors. Erica Placidi. Maria Paula Puentes Barrios. Letitia Sahai with honors. Hyungkyo Se.
Thank you.
Bert Sargent. Ricky Shah with honors. Anika Shanuaz. Gan Shi. Jisoo Shin. Manjit Singh. Shivam Vijaykumar Solanki with honors. Daniel Torres Hernandez. Lisa Tran with honors. T. Mai Van Tran. Tu Huyen Chun. Huang Quinn Trin with honors. Jia Han Trong. Fong Nu Trong with honors. Nguyen Mai Tu. Krishnaramani Vekunt Stubalaxmi. Phi Hong Nua Vu. Tui Duong Vu. Viet An Vu. Yuan Sheng Wang. Yun Wang with honors. Ryan Williams with honors. Zheng Ping Wu. Erwin Yaputra with honors.
Thank you very much.
She Yu Yu with honors. Jingyi Zheng. Thank you. From the Advanced Wine and Beverage Business Management Program, Spencer William Smith with honors. Thank you. From the Honors Bachelor of Business Administration Hospitality Program, William Adore. Sohaila Askari. Stephen Grant Birkin Drevnig. Mary Kapunitan. Gino Choi. Karuna Chopra. Alicia Stephanie Creed. John David DeLiva. Mustafa Youssef El Azuni. Samantha Gonsalves. Hao Reichi. Eden Hughes. Dorothy Kerr. Naris Khan with honors. Anthony John Katsopoulos. Serena Lasitste. Jianning Lin. Runtian Liu. Liu Zheng. Joel Lopez. Maria Diana Manila. Daniela Marcello. Alicia McCallum Olthius. Zandro Naperi. Timothy Nazal. Dana Orasbakova. Jasmine Rambarak. Sabrina Ruiz. Bianca Santrick. Jamie Saraiva. Nasir Sayar. Xingjia Chu. Zoe Desa Annie Starling. Kelsey Tasker with honor. Tiffany Thompson. Nu Quin Hong Ton. Wei Wang. Wenfei Wang. Wong Zihao. Wu Wei. Nicole Weiss. Anson Wong. Hao Che Chu. Zorain Zaffer. Yonggang Cho. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President, and congratulations to all graduates.
I now would like to invite President Ann Sado to address the graduating class. Madam President.
Good afternoon to the most exuberant graduating class yet. It is my honor to join your families, friends, and faculty in celebrating your achievements today. Throughout your time at George Brown, you've worked tremendously hard to expand your knowledge, develop new skills, and build a strong foundation for career success. Today, we recognize everything that you've accomplished so far, and we look ahead to what comes next. This is a time of great change, both for you and for the world of work that you're entering. Technological advances are transforming virtually every industry and transforming how we live, learn, and communicate. Some people are calling this the fourth industrial revolution. While this rapid change can be a source of some uncertainty, it also opens up new opportunities. Never before have innovation and entrepreneurship been so highly prized. At a time when so-called disruptors like Uber and Airbnb reign supreme, the organizations and individuals rising to the top are those who innovate. As a George Brown graduate, you're no stranger to innovation. Throughout your time with us, you've had many opportunities to step outside your comfort zone and embrace change. Just think of all the new people, ideas, tools, and technologies that you've encountered and all the ways that you've grown as a result. This adaptability is what will allow you to thrive in a shifting labor market. Success in the new digital economy is about more than simply knowing how to play the game. It's about finding ways to change the game by bringing your unique perspective and skills to everything that you do. For some of you, this might include starting your own business or inventing a new process or product. Perhaps you've already taken advantage of entrepreneurship opportunities at George Brown through initiatives like Start GBC or Enactus. As a graduate, you'll have access to further entrepreneurial support, including applied research partnerships, industry exchanges, and Start GBC programs for alumni. Of course, innovation is not just about invention. It's also about reinvention. It's about asking yourself, how can I do things better, faster, or more effectively? By taking a proactive approach to problem solving, you'll not only make yourself more desirable to employers, you'll also find that you're more engaged in the work that you do. And that's critical. After all, the average person spends 90,000 hours at work throughout their lifetime. Would you rather spend that time watching the clock or making a real difference in your field? As you look ahead to the future, I hope you'll find inspiration in the success stories of many game changers who have graduated before you from George Brown. I'm thinking of people like Chris Palivian, who is a graduate of our special events planning program. Chris teamed up with one of his former instructors to create the Toronto Cider Festival, which has quickly become the largest event of its kind in Canada. He's also the mastermind behind the Toronto International Cider Awards, which he hopes will spotlight our city for cider lovers around the world. Also finding success is Farzeen Amin, a graduate of our Bachelor of Applied Business Hospitality Operations Management program. Her passion for world travel has taken her all the way to Dubai, where she is the cluster director of talent and culture at Rixos Hotels. She's using the knowledge and skills that she built at George Brown to develop global employment opportunities for the next generation of hospitality professionals. These are just a couple of examples of how other alumni have used their George Brown education to make an impact on their communities. What will your story be? What do you want to be remembered for? When I look back at my own career, my proudest moments were the times I took a risk. whether by making a big change, trying something new, or refusing to go along with the crowd. While things didn't always turn out the way I wanted, I learned as much from the challenges as I did from the victories. As you set off on your professional journey, I encourage you to keep building the network you've established at George Brown. Stay connected with your classmates, faculty, and staff, and don't be shy to ask for advice or introductions. You never know how these contacts may help you. From time to time, revisit your career goals. Keep challenging yourself and exploring new opportunities. Personally, I started my career in engineering, but I found my calling in education. Be open to the unexpected. But more importantly, never stop learning. Lifelong learning will help you keep your knowledge fresh and your skills sharp. In fact, ongoing learning is just one of the many ways graduates maintain their relationship with George Brown. Once you've established yourself, you may consider joining a program advisory committee, hosting a student for a field placement, partnering with us on an applied research project, or hiring a graduate. In the meantime, I encourage you to take advantage of the many supports available to you at our Alumni Relations Office. Class of 2019, today you join a long legacy of distinguished George Brown alumni. They are Toronto's key business leaders, beloved community workers and nurses, top chefs, renowned performers, crucial city builders, and the list goes on. Each one of you is graduating with the knowledge and skills to become a game changer in your own field. Your graduation today is proof that you have what it takes. So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep challenging yourself. I wish you the best of luck on the journey ahead, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Madam President. On behalf of the staff and faculty of George Brown College, let me congratulate not only the graduates, but also their families, friends, and guests. Graduates, each of you here today have completed a long journey to reach this achievement. You've had the support and encouragement of people close to you, and many of your supporters are here to celebrate with you. This is your opportunity to say thank you to the parent, child, sibling, partner, spouse, or friend who helped make this possible. Please join me in recognizing them now. Graduates, I also invite you to join me in expressing your thanks to your faculty and the staff of your center. I would also like to thank the Office of the Registrar and the Convocation team of staff, students, and volunteers for organizing this convocation. Graduates and guests, we hope you will join us downstairs here in the Sony Center following the ceremony. We ask that you remain in the auditorium until the platform party has left the stage. I now declare these graduation exercises closed.